Just a reminder on lenses, the longer the lens, the higher the number, the shallower the depth of field, and the more careful and cognizant of maintaining distance with your op you should be. When you're working with an actor, what is the most important thing that they should be doing during a Steadicam setup?
I wouldn't specifically say it's just for Steadicam, but just in general as an operator, the most important thing is to be communication and having a relationship with your actor. As the operator, you are the face of the crew during that take. You are the closest person to the actor. You are all dancers in this choreography that is the scene. And yes, I am so deeply respectful to the actors and what they do. It is a tough job. I don't know how, it's incredible. And just before a take, that is when they're going to be getting into their mindset, they're going through their lines, there's a lot going on. So you have to be respectful, but it's also, we're all humans, we're all here trying to make this project. So it's nice to be able to have comfort when you're on set and know that I am here trying to make you look great, achieve this amazing thing. I am here for you, I am your support, and talk to each other at how you can best achieve that.
Camera op isn't scary. They're not a scary person, right?
No.
Yeah, you can talk to them.
Yeah. We're usually more intimidated by you than the other way around.
Is it easy? Can you tell the difference between someone who is newer on set and has less experience and someone who's been in the business for a while?
Yeah, for sure. Some of the telltale signs, and like this has nothing to do with performance, it'll more be the technical things like hitting marks. Marks are extremely useful for framing, extremely useful for lighting, for focus, for a whole number of things. It's not the end of the world if you don't hit your mark. Obviously, there's a lot going on in your performance. If you don't hit your mark by 2 centimeters, we're not gonna, it's not the end of the world. However, it is important for the lighting, for the framing, and for the focus puller as well, in that we achieve what we've rehearsed and what the aim is of our shot. We do have, we are prepared to adjust if you miss a mark.
Okay.
But it becomes a lot more difficult when you have an actor who isn't aware how important a mark can be,
right,
that is constantly changing.
You will look better if you hit your mark.
We are flexible, so it's not the end of the world, but it is, again, something to consider.
Have you ever had the great fortune of working with someone who really did know their way around?
Yeah, of course. On my last set back in London, our lead character was a relatively newcomer, and she was supported by some extremely experienced actors. And yeah, you can tell the difference on set. Their performances were outstanding, but you can tell the lead character, her marks, she never really hit them as much, and we were aware of that, so we worked around that. Compared to another actor that we had on who has many years experience, and he would specifically ask us, what lens are we? What's the angle? What are we seeing here? And like usually they'll be like, oh, what are we doing? You'll have a little bit of eye contact, be like, right, so and you're like, okay, we're doing this. Okay, cool. He knows where the light is. He'll favor the camera ever so slightly, especially when you've got maybe 2 or 3 cameras getting an angle. They were aware of where all the angles were and what they needed to achieve for your shot. It becomes extremely collaborative, and it's amazing. It's always a great day when you've got someone on set who you can freely talk about this stuff with.
Right, makes it a little more fun, right?
Not so much fun, it's definitely more, there's more of an understanding.
Okay.
It makes it a lot easier to communicate with.